Right, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I've got a bit of a transfer update. We've got quite a few stories, so let's get into it. Right, so we're going to start off in Lyon, and it is about Malo Gusto, their 19-year-old right back. So it's came out that we're going for him. We see him as a good cover for Reece James. As I said, he's a 19-year-old right back. Lyon don't want to sell him. Matt Law reported that there was an expected bid for him. Fabrizio has later reported that there was a verbal request or verbal bid turned down. It's been said that we are keen on signing him. Apparently, Fabrizio has reported that personal terms are already agreed on, and apparently it will be a long-term deal. So it's quite clear from everything I've read that he wants to move, but Lyon want to keep him until at least June. They don't want to sell him in the middle of the season. So what do I think will happen here? I think we've got a very good chance of signing them. I do. I think obviously if the player wants, if the player wants out of Lyon, wants to come to us, there's no other team really in it from what I've seen. So I do think we will get him. Maybe that's a bit of arrogance, but I do. That's my honest opinion. But obviously, if Lyon don't want to sell him, we're going to have to pay up for him. From what I've heard, I haven't heard any official number of how much we'll have to pay. But it seems like the player's definitely keen on coming to us. I said if we agreed personal terms, that's one step towards signing him. Next up, we're going to go to a saga that refuses to die down. It's Enzo Fernandez yet again. There was a report coming out from Record Portugal that we're not giving up on signing him, even though negotiations did stall. Apparently, we're planning on another move for him towards the end of this window, having one more go at him for this January at least. Matt Law said that there's an expected bid for him, and apparently we will put an improved offer from last time. And apparently Enzo is still open to the move. So I wonder what the improved bid is. So obviously last time we said we'll pay the release clause apparently, and we end up not. But towards the end of this window, maybe. I doubt it. I just don't think. Well, Benfica aren't looking to sell him, are they? Unless it's the release clause. I think it's release clause or nothing, and I don't think we're willing to pay that. So I don't think this one's going to happen. Looks like we'll go for him. There's nothing to actually say, but we are going to get him. Next, we're going to talk about a current player. He's going to sign a new contract with Atletico Madrid, but what's came out of the Athletic, that there was a clause in the deal opening the door to a permanent transfer in the summer. So he did sign a new contract, but this was just to make sure he doesn't go for free. And I do think this one could happen. I hope, well, obviously we have to see how he does first, but I do think this one has a very good chance of happening. Talking about current players, we'll go on Kai Havertz. Apparently, according to Florian Plessenberg, he has absolutely no topic in this transfer window. He won't join Bayern in January, and I think Bayern were the only team really interested in him, so Kai Havertz will 100% stay until the end of the summer, what I think is good. I'm a big fan of Havertz. I think as recently starting to look a little bit better. Obviously, it hasn't gone quite perfectly, has it? From one attacker to the other, Hakim Ziyech. Many clubs are keen on signing him, Premier League and foreign, coming from Fabrizio Romano. Obviously, we heard talks earlier in the week about potentially Newcastle interested in him. I do think Ziyech will move away. I don't know if he'll move away in January or the summer. It was meant to happen last summer. It didn't in the end. But I think it's just, I think we're just counting down until Ziyech leaves. I think it's going to happen eventually in the next two windows. I have no doubt. I don't think he'll be with us at the start of next season. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. Right, we'll go back to signing some more players and a potential Ziyech replacement, I guess you say, in Gordon from Everton, and as well as Gordon, Onana. According to Matt Law, we have interest in them two players. Like Gordon, I wouldn't go for. I wouldn't touch Gordon with a barge pole. Onana, potentially, he looks like he has quite a good potential. Obviously, a young centre mid. Onana, I'll watch this space with him. I think that is a possibility. Right, we have some bits of non-transfer news now, starting off with Mateo Kovacic. Korean Potter has confirmed he wasn't in the Liverpool squad because of a tight calf. He should be back for February the 3rd. Obviously, this is a problem we've seen him have all season now. Something what's kept him out quite a few games this season. Hopefully that gets better. Hopefully it's fine. And last but not least, reports have coming out the Athletic saying that we are very close to signing up for a US preseason tournament. at next season, obviously. Apparently, the exact patterns, timings, and venues for the competition are still being finalised. So it looks like we could be returning to the US once again. Obviously, we did it last season. Looks like that will be happening again. So yeah, that's it for today. So yeah, a lot of things have been talked about today, a lot of reports. Obviously, this 2 week period now with no games, I think there will be a lot more rumours about. So expect a few more of these. Thanks for watching and see ya.